backstage here on the Mike and Jean show. It's about to start. Let's check it out.
Okay guys, my name is Jean. My husband Mike told me I only have 50 seconds to explain what our new show is about. That's not a lot of time, so listen up. What you see right now is the inside of our house. You know, the house we live in. We're a married couple and we have a bunch of kids. They're just not ours. Hang on, you'll see what I mean. We met our kids a few years ago when we were their youth group leaders. We figured we could just help them make it through high school, take a few graduation pictures, and then move on with our lives. That was well before we fell in love with their entire generation. That's Sam, our fearless youth pastor. Hey Sam! Oh hey, where was I? Oh yeah, in 2009, Mike and I were a bit lost when it came to money and it caused problems. Then we found a role model, Dave Ramsey, who told us to do some crazy things, and we listened. He told us that if we worked together, we could save up and one day pay cash for a house. That sounded great to us, so that's what we did. Dave Ramsey also told us that if we lived like no one else, then later we could live and give like no one else. The Mike and Jean Show is our gift to the next generation. We want to show the next generation how we handle money God's way, and you'll see that in
3, 2.
Hey, we just want to welcome y'all to the first ever episode of the Mike and Jean Show starring Mike and his lovely wife Jean.
Alright, we have prepared a special video message, so make sure you're in a spot where you can see and hear the TV.
Hey guys! Welcome to the very first episode of the Mike
and Jean Show. Before we launch this series, we just want to take a moment to thank you guys. You guys have played a huge role in our lives. We wouldn't be here without you.
Now you were there when we first started this journey. You simply enjoyed just spending time with us at our apartment. You brought a lot of energy and joy to our lives. You ate a lot of food, you slept a lot, and you helped us say goodbye to some old ways of living, but also introduce some new ways of doing things.
Somewhere along the way, you guys must have been listening to us because you served us in so many ways. You surrounded us with your love, you celebrated with us, and you inspired us. You inspired us to try some new things. Now, it's time for us to try something new yet again.
So today is our way of showing you guys that we really care about you.
We have no idea what's about to happen in these next few moments, but if you look around you, we're all surrounded by people that we love the most. So worst case scenario, this is just another awesome time that we have at our house. We have a lot of fun. Best case scenario, this could be the start of the next big thing. And who better to spend it with than you guys?
And now, without further ado, we present to you the Mike and Jean Show.
Take it away, guys.
Yeah!
Live from the living room of the Sohn home, it's the Mike and Jean Show! And a debt-free life is no longer a fantasy, but it's a reality. We are Mike and Jean, your hosts, and thank you guys for joining us today. This is a show about you guys. It's a show for you. It's about your money and your life. We want you to share your stories, and we want you to share your questions. We want to give you an opportunity to inspire each other. Now, we have some very special guests lined up today, but before we get to them, let me introduce my lovely wife, Miss Jean. So, Jean, thank you for joining us today.
No problem.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. Who are you?
I am your wife.
Okay.
I am a 7th grade science teacher. It's my 7th year teaching. I don't know, I serve in the youth group and I love students and the youth kids.
Cool. Who is your favorite son? Don't answer that. All right. It's Thanksgiving season, so what are you most thankful in this season?
I'm thankful for family and friends, being able to spend time with them, and also for health and a good, healthy marriage. So.
Cool. Well, thank you. Our dream is to create 30 million in 30 years. And we're not talking about 30 million of our dollars. We're talking about creating 30 millionaires, and that's you guys. Because we know that means you guys have become extraordinary managers and you're going to be extraordinarily generous. So, like I said, we're putting it out there. 30 million in 30 years. We want to see 30 millionaires come out of this group, and we believe it's possible. We're on our way to doing that, and we want to see that happen for you guys. It feels like we won the lottery, right? If you're in this room right now, you've understood the journey we went through, and that's like winning a lottery, except there's no chance of losing. If you do the things we do and you do the things we say, you're going to win. So consider yourselves lucky to be in this room right now. For today, we have a couple guests lined up, and we're also going to open it up to any additional stories. But let me turn it over to Gene to introduce our first guest. Thanks for sharing, Lila. Appreciate it. Thank you. So, guys, I don't know if you heard the story the way I did, but when I heard that, I heard two very important things. I heard, number one, Lila figured out, hey, I need to take care of myself first. I can't depend on a future spouse to be my sugar daddy or sugar mama, right? So I'm going to do a budget, and I'm going to take care of my own money, and then by doing that, it'll put me in position to be a very attractive future spouse. The second thing I heard was that she said no. She decided, she got invited to go to the mall, but she said no, right? And that's a big word that I don't know if it's okay to say in our society anymore, but let's all practice that word. It goes no. Ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
No!
Hey, you guys want to go to the mall?
No!
Do you guys want to borrow money?
No!
Do you guys want to buy a car with car payments? No. Do you want to live with debt in your life and be a slave to the bank? No. So how does that all start? By saying what? No. Awesome. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Yeah. Guys, I'm sensing a theme here. Where does money come from? Work. Where does money come from? Work. All right, so if you need money, are you going to ask mom and dad for money, or are you going to get a job? Get a job. That brings us to the end of our show, but before we leave, we just want to say we love all you guys so much. Every single one of you, we love you. I want to make eye contact with everybody. Because Connor, I want you to know I love you, man. Okay. Go ahead, you too. I love you. Yeah. I love all you guys. Josh, too. John, you too. And hey, Jaylon, what's up? We understand that people are in different points in their life, so we're not so concerned where you are right now, but we care about the direction that you're headed, right? So we want to see you guys in the next 30 years, we want to see you guys go in a great direction, and that's what we care about. That direction includes saying no, staying away from debt, working, giving, saving, and spending, and actually doing a budget. And I doubt anyone in this room right now does a budget, even though we've been saying it over and over that you should do a budget. But we understand it's tough, right? And we understand that we're doing a budget, and it set us apart from a lot of our peers. So it's something for you guys to think about. I think Jean has one more.
We have one more song from Casey and Elise. So give it up one more time for them.
Thank you for joining us on the Mike and Jean Show. We can see the next generation. We see a generation that is eager to be part of something really big, and they're just waiting. This generation has some of the best leaders that we know. This generation is unashamed of our one true leader, our Savior, Jesus Christ. This generation is also hungry. Yes, they're hungry for food, but they're also hungry for the truth about money, about life, and about God, and how that all connects. And that's where we enter the picture. We're taking a step for your generation.
we want to show you what we learned through our ups and through our downs, through all the moments when we had to live like no one else, so that one day, maybe even today, we could finally live like no one else. This is the Mike and Gene Show.